Hey there, everyone. Hey there, hey there. Hey there, it's Dr. Tam, your empowerment coach, popping in here once again with another powerful word, dropping another gem for you to use. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in. I promise not to be before you too long. Y'all, I've actually been, because I can get long winded. So I am praying that my words are not just long, but they are strong. So I'm dropping in here today with another strong word for you to help you, to bless you. So if you had a chance to catch the video that I posted just yesterday, at the time that this is actually being recorded, I talked about how God does not call the prepared, He prepares the call. And y'all, that was a major revelation. A major revelation that I know if you have a chance, I'm going to link it down below. But if you have a chance, go back and watch that. And I say that because there are so many times that we hold ourselves to a lower standard than where we actually should be. You are thinking that you're not good enough. You're thinking that you don't have the right qualifications. You're saying to yourself, well, I didn't go to that school. You're saying to yourself that, oh, well, I don't have that degree. You're saying to yourself, well, I don't have that certification or I don't have that training. You're saying all of these negative things to yourself. You're looking at yourself or considering yourself from a place of lack, these things that you don't have. And because you feel that these things that you don't have, you're looking at yourself like, well, I can't do that. I'm not prepared. I don't have what it takes. And I want to remind you today that God does not call the prepared, but He prepares the call. So the calling, that little tap on your shoulder, you going to get that first. And you like, no, I'm not ready. How many times have you ever said that? An opportunity came through your way and you were like, no, I'm not ready. Now the time is not right now. But let me just work on a couple more things. Let me wait until maybe the kids get out of school. Let me wait until the last one graduates. Let me wait to pay off some of these bills. Let me just get out of some of this debt. All of these things, it's like you're saying, let me just wait. These opportunities are coming to you left and right. And you were like, no, not now's not the time. Now is not the time. You're constantly get these little nudges, these feelings like, I want to do this, but I can't do this. Something is holding me right now. Look, let this set you free. Let this word right here set you free that God does not call the prepared, He prepares the call. And so yesterday, when I dropped the gym yesterday, like I said, I'll link it below. I want you to know today, to be reminded today, that God is simply preparing you. Even you feel right now you're not prepared. Even what you're going through right now, and you're looking at yourself from this place that I can't do this. You're looking at yourself from this place, well, I don't have what it takes. I'm not good enough. All of these things that you're saying to yourself that are simply not true, by the way, that are simply just lies, by the way. But all of that, all of that, even out of that mess, there is a message. Even in all of that mess, He can still use all of that. He knows what you have said. He already knows what you have done. He knows your thoughts. So even with all of that, He can still use you. I want you to know today that you don't have to wait to just have it all together. That's another one of our that's a big hang up for all of us, including myself. That's a big hang up. Well, let me just get this stuff taken care of. Or, the time is not right, like right now. You thinking that you have to have every I dotted, every T crossed. You have to have things in place. You have to have everything perfect. Let me tell y'all something. Perfect is an illusion. Okay? Perfect is an illusion. You're waiting for perfect. If you continue to wait for perfect and wait to have everything in order, wait to think that everything has got to be good, then you're going to be waiting for a while. You're going to be waiting for a very long while because this is life. This is life. Things are going to happen. There's no such thing as perfect. Now, things can be really good, but the matter of it being perfect, if that's what you're waiting on, free yourself from that right now, because there's no such thing. There's no such thing. You are going to have some things going on. Even in the midst of having things going on, when you get that little tap on your shoulder, when you get that nudge to go out and to write that book, oh, because you got some stories to tell. You done been through a thing or two. And all of that you have gone through, that can bless somebody else's life. So when you get that nudge to write that book, go for it. When you get that nudge to open that business, to start that business, go for it. Even if you're telling yourself, well, I don't know how to get started, Google it. We Google everything these days. There are so many resources out there that are available to us if we just get up and make the move. So whether it is writing that book, whether you are starting that business, whether you are opening up a nonprofit, it doesn't matter what that nudge is for you to go out and do. Maybe that nudge is for you to start a community Bible study. Maybe that nudge is for you to open up a social media account, go into a platform and just start telling your story, that you may be able to bless other people. Whatever that nudge is for you to go and do while you're thinking that you are not good enough, while you're thinking that you don't have it all together, while you're thinking that it's not perfect. I want to remind you today that God doesn't call the prepared, He prepares the call. So He's calling you first. And you ask, well, how do you know this? Let me share this with you really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna take it back to the word. 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 19. The Lord was with Samuel as he grew up, and let none of Samuel's word fall to the ground. Now, yesterday I shared just a little bit about Samuel's story, how his mom wanted a child. She wasn't able to have a child. She finally had Samuel, and she gave Samuel back to God. So Samuel was raised by a priest. The priest, his mentor, was Eli. Okay. He was a child. Now you're looking at it though, oh, as a child, as a little boy. I want you to think of it like this, because this is us. This is us. You're thinking of it as a child, as in like as an age. Don't thinking of it as a skill. Think of it in a form of experiences. Even though he was immature because he's a child, even though he lacked skills because he's a child, even though he lacked experiences because he's a child, he was still able to do God's work. God will call you when you don't have all the skills together. God will call you when you don't have all of the experiences. God will call you even when you feel like you're not good enough. He can still use you. So I want to remind you today, while you're waiting for things to get perfect, perfect is not going to come. Take that leap. Just go ahead and take that leap. What you are going through right now, what you have gone through, and those things that you feel that those stories you keep telling yourself as to why you can't move forward, those are the very things, those are the very reasons why you should move forward. God is simply preparing you. Your greater is coming. All you have to do is accept the call. It's like He knocking on your door. It's like He texting you. He done called you. God is calling you. Regardless of what you've gone through, regardless of what you have said, regardless of what you have thought about yourself, regardless of what you have allowed other people to speak over you, because we do that. We do that. I've had people tell me, "Oh, you ain't gonna do nothing." I've had people tell me, "Oh, you just a big scaredy cat. You ain't gonna do nothing. You just all talk." Who is that? Who has been through that? You have allowed other people to speak negative things over you. And now you've owned that. Now these are the stories that you're telling yourself. These are the stories that, because you keep rehearsing these stories over and over and over, these are the things that are keeping you stuck right now. These are those things that are keeping you stuck in a place where you can't move forward. And you have the feeling, you have it. Oh, I know that my life can be better right now. I feel it. I know that, like, this cannot just be it. And it's not. This is simply a part of your preparation. All you have to do is answer the call. Your greater is coming. All you have to do is accept the call. And just like in First Samuel chapter 3, when it says the Lord was with Samuel, just like God was with Samuel during that time, guess what? He's going to be with you as well. He is with you as well. That is why it is so important, our spiritual development. We have lived our entire lives defining ourselves by this world, looking at the world standards, looking through the eyes of the world, how we should look, how we should talk, where we should live, where we should go to school, what kind of job we should have. It is our spiritual development is so important to understand who we truly are and who God has created us to be. Stop believing the lies. Your greater is coming. And every single thing that you have gone through, every single experience, every event, I don't care how many tears you have cried. I don't care how many times your heart has been broken, how much disappointment you've had, how many times you felt rejected, how many times you felt abandoned. All of that is a part of your experience. Every single part of that is a part of your preparation. All of it is a part of your preparation. I want you to think of it like a puzzle, putting a puzzle together. Okay? The pieces of the puzzle, when they start fitting together. At first, when you open up the box, you kind of dump all the pieces out. It's everywhere. It's all scattered. And it looks like it doesn't make any sense because they're just these little pieces. And so first you might start building the border first, the outline first. And then you start working on the inside. You start putting the pieces together. Every single thing. It looks as though things are scattered. It looks as though things are broken. That's how it's looking right now. But when you start putting all these pieces together, in the end, you have this beautiful picture that you can look back at it. Let me tell you something. God is only preparing you. Your greater is coming. These pieces are going to start coming together for you. It's going to start clicking. It's going to start making sense. All you have to do is to answer your call. And you may be telling yourself, oh, well, but I'm afraid. I can't do that. I'm scared. Those same words that you're speaking, saying that you are scared, switch that up. I am confident. I am courageous. I am bold. You only have that feeling, that sense of fear, that feeling of fear, because that's the story you keep telling yourself. Put that book down. Put that book down. And I want you to pick up the book that tells you how strong you are, how courageous you are, how bold you are, how gifted you are, how talented you are, how skilled you are. Those are the words you speak over yourself. Did y'all know that when we speak affirmations over ourselves, it's a shift? There's a shift in our mindset that begins to happen. Our words are very powerful, very powerful. And the same way you may speak lack over yourself. You may think of yourself, well, I'm not good enough, or I don't have this, or I can't do that. Those same words, the more you tell yourself those things, the more it becomes your reality. So if our words are that powerful, I challenge you to speak positive words over yourself. I challenge you. I'm going to give you a frame. I am, and then fill in the blank. I am strong. I am bold. I am courageous. I am confident. When you begin to speak positive affirmations over yourself, a shift takes place. But it's not just about you speaking the words. You are now believing this in your heart. You know what? I am bold. I am strong. This is what you are telling yourself every single day because you are bold, you are strong, you are courageous, you are confident, you are loved, you are precious. You can do all things. That's how we're speaking over ourselves. When you speak positive affirmations over yourself, a shift takes place. And you start believing that in your heart. The last thing I want you to be aware of, I want you to be aware of when those old negative thoughts come up in your mind. And every time they come up, I'm not good enough. Oh, stop that, block that. And you have to remind yourself, you have to tell yourself, you know what? I'm more than enough. So speak positive affirmations over yourself using the sentence frame, I am, and then you fill in the blank. I am bold. I am courageous. I am confident. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am whole. I am healed. You speak over yourself every single day. And you watch those words begin to take root in your heart. You will start believing that because now you are feeling that. This is not just a one-time thing. This is how you have to walk it out every single day. If you want that shift, you have to walk this out every single day, constantly reminding yourself, speaking life over yourself, and being aware, self-awareness, being aware of those negative thoughts that when they come up, you got to block them. Cancel it. That's not who I am. I choose this day right now. I'm going to start right now, today, speaking life over myself. This is what you have to tell yourself. You speak over yourself every single day. And when those negative thoughts come up in your mind, block them. I want you to block them. Okay? And remember that though you may be afraid, do it anyway. God is preparing you. All the pieces are coming together. All the pieces are coming together. Your greater is coming. You just watch and see. Your greater is coming. And every day, every step that you take, you remember that God is with you. Every day, every step that you take, you remember to speak life over yourself. All right. Hey there. I'm Dr. Tam. I'm your empowerment coach. Down below, I have put 2 links. If you need help as an empowerment coach, I help women to overcome their fears, so they can truly walk in the life that God has created for them. I want you to click the link below, schedule a call with me, and you and I will talk about how I can help you to move forward. Secondly, I have also added a 30-day affirmation ebook. That's down below. So you need help getting started, reminding yourself of who you are. This ebook, it is an excellent way for you to start. Click the link. Literally every single day you start reminding yourself, flipping through those pages, reminding yourself of who you are. All right. I'm Dr. Tam. I'm your empowerment coach. I'll check y'all next time.